sad, sickening case, I'll tell you that. And it's incredible that somebody with that type of authority would prey on little children.
Hamilton County's prosecutor announces the indictment of a Cincinnati priest. Father Geoffrey Drew is in jail after being indicted on 9 counts of rape. And Father Drew is accused of sexually assaulting a boy at the St. Jude Catholic School 3 decades ago. Good evening, everyone. I'm Craig McKee.
And I'm Tanya O'Rourke. Kristen Hartman is off tonight.
Well, Drew was the music minister for St. Jude at the time. Years later, he became a priest and also served at St. Maximilian and St. Ignatius. And Chief Investigative Reporter Craig Cheatham is live right now in the newsroom with more on the criminal case against Drew. Craig?
Craig and Tanya, the alleged sexual assaults happened from 1988 to 1991 when the victim was 10 and 11 years old. The child was an altar boy. Drew was the minister of music. Prosecuting attorney Joe Dieters says Drew sexually assaulted the boy 3 decades ago at the St. Jude School. The alleged abuse happened for 2.5 years.
During the time of these rapes, he was employed at the St. Jude School as a music minister. The incidents took place in Drew's office during or immediately after his school day.
Drew is in jail. If convicted, he faces life in prison.
I'm sad, but also not surprised.
Dan Frondorf is the local leader of SNAP, the survivors network of those abused by priests. Drew was not a priest when he allegedly assaulted the boy at St. Jude.
He went on to become a priest, and he totally escaped their vetting process, their formation process. And I think they've got to take a hard look at that process to make sure that they aren't allowing people like this guy to seep through.
Father Drew had been the pastor at St. Ignatius Loyola for the past year. The Archdiocese placed him on leave in July. In September 2018, while Drew was at St. Ignatius, Butler County Prosecutor Mike Moser told the Archdiocese it should monitor Drew and keep him away from children. Moser's recommendation followed a series of complaints dating back to 2013 concerning Drew's behavior with teenage boys at St. Maximilian Colby, a parish in Butler County. Moser had determined Drew's conduct was inappropriate but not criminal. After Moser's suggestion, the Archdiocese allowed Drew to self-report his behavior at St. Ignatius and didn't share concerns about him with parish leaders. The Archdiocese apologized for the way it responded to allegations against Father Drew and insisted it has fully cooperated with the prosecuting attorney's office during this criminal investigation.